Hello students, this is Bhavin Patel, your English teacher. Today we are going to start with our writing skills of 12th standard. Our first writing skill is summary writing. What is summary writing? A summary is a record in the reader's own words that gives the main points of a piece, such as a newspaper article, a lecture, a passage, a chapter, or even a whole book. This is a definition given in our textbook. Another one I have collected from internet, Oxford Learner's Dictionary. It says, summary is a short statement that gives only the main points of something, not the details. One more is there from dictionary.com. Summary is a brief statement or account of the main points of something. So in short, overall we can say summary means very short and to the point account of something that we read as a whole. Summary writing. Brevity is the soul of wit is one of the countless maxims coined by William Shakespeare. It is relevant to speaking as well as writing. Brevity or concision is the cutting of unnecessary words while conveying an idea. It aims to enhance communication by eliminating redundancy without omitting important information. Summary writing is one of its kind that has been described as one of the elementary principles of writing. To speak what is required and to write what is necessary is a requisite towards the development of language skills. It is important to be brief in written expression. To express in brief the main points of a written record is the summary writing skill, and that can be developed by practice. Summarizing has a definite purpose. The purpose of a summary is to give the reader a clear, objective picture of the original text. Most importantly, the summary restates only the main points of a text or a lecture without giving examples or details such as dates, numbers, or statistics. Students, there are some do's of summary writing. What should we do while writing summary? Read and reread the passage. We have to read the passage again and again, at least 2-3 times. Understand. When we read something for 2-3 times, definitely we understand something. Read the instructions. What instructions are given above the passage or extract given for summary, that we must read properly. Find exactly what you need to summarize. Okay. Identify the main idea through the process of asking questions. After reading the passage twice or thrice, we should ask questions such as, what is the purpose of this text? What is the main idea? Etc. Form short sentences of your own. Connect the sentences using linkers such as soon as, though, and, until, when. These connectors we can use to link the sentences. Remove redundant words. Unnecessary words we should remove, and sentences from the key sentences. We have to take only main sentences. Omit details. We have not to go into details like statistics and numeric information. Avoid your own interpretation, and this is the main point, that we should not give our own ideas or our own interpretation into the summary. Don'ts of summary writing. There are some things that we have to avoid, we have not to do while writing summary. We should not include extra part, our thoughts into the summary. We should not exclude important part of the given text from the summary. We should not add our own ideas or extra information to the summary. We should not comment on any topic or any statement given in the extract. We should not give examples of our own from somewhere outside while writing the summary. Let us take an example of a passage given into our textbook. As an example, let us take an article for summary. Learning disability is an umbrella term for a wide variety of learning problems. Children with learning disorder might be labeled as slow learners, but they are as smart as everyone else. They just need to be taught in proper environment conducive to their learning speed and level. Observations of a child over a period of time by parents at home and teachers in school can provide valuable information about the way a child is able to learn and functions in all the ways that he should be able to at his age and level. There may be certain apparent problems while reading, writing, listening, speaking, reasoning, and dealing with maths. Once these problems are identified, it is time for proper investigation. It is important in order to clarify specific learning disorders and also rule out any other issue affecting the student's educational progress. Investigations may reveal various types of disorders like dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, specific reading disability, auditory processing disorder, ADHD, etc. Auditory processing disorder, also known as central auditory processing disorder, is a condition that affects the sound that travels unimpeded through the ear is processed or interpreted brain. Individuals with APD do not recognize subtle differences between sound and words. Dyscalculia is a condition that affects a person's ability to understand numbers and learn math signs and symbols, while dysgraphia affects a person's handwriting abilities and fine motor skills. Dyslexia is a learning disorder affecting reading and language-based processing skills like reading fluency, decoding, recall, writing, and sometimes even speech. Many aspects of speaking, listening, reading, writing, and arithmetic overlap and build on the same brain capabilities. It is not surprising that people can be diagnosed with more than one learning disability. For example, the ability to understand language underlies learning to speak. Therefore, any disorder that hinders the ability to understand language will also interfere with the development of speech, which in turn hinders learning to read and write. ADHD includes difficulty in staying focused and paying attention, restlessness, and difficulty in controlling behavior. There are many other learning disabilities that can be identified in the normal classroom at school level. Such problems can be solved to a great extent by various methods and treatments if diagnosed at an early stage. Inclusion in education is one of the ways to solve the problems of children with learning disorder. In a mixed ability classroom with effective teaching methods and conducive environment, a child with learning disability can progress in not only education but also social interactions. Implementation of inclusive classroom may vary, but the purpose will be achieved. Unfortunately, our country is less open to inclusive learning for children with LD. Unless handled effectively, these disorders often transform to conditions like anxiety and depression. Parents, teachers, educators, and other stakeholders must insist on the need to uplift children with LD. These children need to be handled carefully in their own space. They need love, encouragement, and moral support so that they can emerge with great self-confidence, self-worth and determination. Student, this is the passage given in our textbook. We have to read it and reread it. Once we read it twice or thrice, we can get proper idea what is the passage given about, what is the main idea of the passage, and what are the important points given in the passage. Student, in exams we don't have enough time to read more than twice. We cannot even draft or redraft it during the exam time. So we have to practice beforehand. When there is no exam, we have to practice it as much as possible. And practice makes man perfect, we know very well. Use the following steps for summary writing. What we have to do: first, read the article twice, ask questions about the purpose of writing, then identify the main idea, write the first draft. This is when we are practicing. In exams we have no time to draft first and draft second. Revise your first draft and edit it. Write the final draft. In exams we have to do everything in our mind itself. We don't have time to draft and redraft. So practice it well beforehand when there is no exam, when you are learning at home. So what will be the summary of our passage that we have read, the text we have read now? Learning disability handled with care is the title, and the summary is: learning disability is an umbrella term for many learning problems like reading, writing, listening, speaking, reasoning, maths and other physical and motor difficulties. These problems need to be identified and investigated. A child can be diagnosed with more than one learning disability like dyslexia, dysgraphia, auditory processing disorder, etc. Such disorders can be dealt with using various methods in a regular classroom. One of the ways is inclusion. Implementation of inclusion may vary, but it has a positive effect on the learning disabled. Though the idea of inclusion is not popular in our country, it can prove useful to handle such children. Along with the methods and techniques, the children also need encouragement and moral support to progress with self-confidence and determination. So student, we can see the whole text of many paragraphs they have just converted into one single paragraph. While writing summary, we have to understand we have a single paragraph with a suitable title. Thank you students.